What is going on, guys? It's Beastly here, and today we'll be creating our very first plugin. Now, within this first plugin, you need a couple of programs, and they will all be in the description to download and get ready to make it. And also, at the end of this video, I would also like to ask you guys to comment in the description your channel name and a reason why you deserve a shout out, because I am tomorrow doing my very first shout out, and I'm giving channels the chance to be at the same position I am. And I've got about things like 75 subscribers, and I think that's a decent amount for me, and I'm not too bothered if it grows. I'm not too bothered if it decreases, because I enjoy uploading videos. Now, I want you guys to enjoy uploading videos as well, because some of you feel like that because you ain't got enough subscribers, you think it's pointless uploading, but it's not. It's just not pointless. You can do it yourself, and I want you guys to be there with me. And if some of you I give a shout out and you get to my position, we can record together, do collabs, and it'd be great. So in the description, comment why a reason should be deserve a shout out, and also you have to be subscribed to me, and you have to subscribe to me, and you have to like the videos as well. Okay, so moving on, yes, first plugin. I'm looking so forward to it. And basically what you need is Eclipse. So we're going to start off with Eclipse, and what you want to do in this little area, once you open up Eclipse, you want to right click, you want to go new Java project, and you could call this whatever you want. So I'm going to call it YouTube first plugin. I'm going to press enter. Okay, so I've got that all set up. There's nothing in it. It's quite plain and empty. So now what we do up here, what is this highlighted? You want to click new Java package, and here you want to type me dot and your username or any type of name you want to use. So I'm going to use Beastly, or Beastly. I'm going to use Beastly Badger because it's nice and easy. I'm going to click finish, and you see now I've got a package. Now what you want to do, you want to make a class. You want to click that while that's highlighted, and this could be anything. So first FIRST plugin. So yes, my class is going to be called first plugin. Okay, so make sure none of these are the same. So first plugin, this can't be me.first plugin. This can't be first plugin as well, because it just would not work. You can't do that, okay, because you will run into errors. Okay, so now what we're going to do is that we're going to set the build path. So what you want to do is right click on that. You want to go build path and configure build path, and you'll be brought to a page like this. This is where your APIs come into hand. If you want an API, there'll be a link in the description. If you want to learn how to get an API, then also mention in the comments that you want to learn how to get an API, and I'll show you guys how to get the API and how to install all these files and where to get them from. Okay, so basically I'm using the Spigot API 1.8.7 and this one, and I'm actually going to just quickly show you where I got this API from. But anyway, yeah, you get those APIs, you install them. Now you want to do is go to Java Docs. It's going to ask you to apply, so I would recommend applying, and this is where you have your Java Doc. Now I've actually got my Java Doc open. So basically JavaDoc is actually just the website with all the different types of orgs and buckets and methods that you need to use. So I've just put that in there. I'm going to validate it quickly just to make sure it is a website. Though, yeah, it is a complete website. And I'm going to apply that. And basically, the reason you have this is because when you're writing code, Eclipse doesn't know what you're talking about, because you're talking about Bucket and Spigot and how Minecraft plugins work. Because your Eclipse doesn't need to know, it doesn't actually understand what you're on about. This will actually tell Eclipse that he's using this variable, he's using this method. Don't worry about it, it's not an error, let it be. And Eclipse will reply, but okay, no, that's fine, I'll let him carry on doing this without giving him any errors. And it's really good, okay? So you want to press OK. And it's all working fine. So make sure it is all working fine. I'm going to quickly just show you actually where I got that those APIs from. So this is the website I got the APIs from. I'm just going to maximize it out. This is where I got the APIs from. I went to this page, and I'll give you a link in the description. And here has all the different APIs that you can use all here. And it's absolutely great. I love the website, and this is what you're aiming for. You're looking for the Spigot API 1.8.7, Spigot API 1.8.7, and it has latest and latest shade. Anyway, moving on, to make sure that your API has actually worked, you want to go here and press space Xtense Java plugin. Now, it's going to give you a squiggly line, but if you hover over it, it will say import Java plugin. Now, you're going to need to do this a lot for you to use different methods and for it all to work. Okay, so now that's working. So you've now just told the user you're going to make a Java plugin. Now what you want to do is that you actually want to do the first main point on this, and that is to make an exit and an entrance. So this is the entrance. You want to do public void on enable, and you want to open that. Oh, you want to open it up, and there you go. That's public void on enable, and then you want to do an exit. You want to do public. Oh, yeah, public void, and do the absolute opposite on disable, and then you want to open it up again. Okay, and there you go. That's your public void on and disable. And also, you also got to do this every time. You have to do this. You have to have at, because I've got my keyboard's funny, at override, and you need to have an at override here as well. At override on disable. I thought I spelled that wrong. There you go, on disable. And that's all good. Now, to give you an example, a public void enable, what you could have is that when the server starts, it collects all this information, and when the server stops, save all this information. But I'm going to give you a little example, and I always love doing this just to make sure my plugin actually works. So what you do, you want to do get logger. Oh, I spelled get's wrong. Get logger. Dot info. Then in here, you want to type anything. So, for example, plugin. Alright, so sorry about that. My sister walked in by accident, but it's okay. Anyway, like I was saying, but now I'm going to type in anything like so. Let's say first plugin is now working. Basically, it's just going to tell you in the console that your plugin is actually working, and yeah, that's basically just if I just tell you that it's working, you know there's nothing wrong with it. Okay, now we need to move on to the whole plugin side of it, because at the moment, it does nothing. All it does is tell you that it's working in the console. What we need to do, we need to make it so when a player types a command in, it sends the player a message, giving them a greeting. Now that is what I'm going to do. I've seen lots of tutorials on it, I've seen lots of tutorials on how doing other stuff, and I'm choosing this way of doing it. Okay, so what you need to do is make a public Boolean. Now to do that, you want to type in public Boolean, E-A-N, and you want to do on command, command sender, command cmd, string label, string args. Let's just quickly delete that and put a non-capital. So now this is working all fine. I actually don't press that, okay? And I need to just send these in quickly. So command send, import that, and I also need to import this. Now you want to be very careful when you're importing the command, because there is two different types. This import command org.bucket material is actually the command block. That's what you want. What you want is the import command org.bucket command, because it's actually the command. Now what it's done is given me a red line. You're probably thinking, oh Ryan, you've done something wrong. But I haven't. Basically what you need to return it, because it's a public Boolean. To return, what you need to return false. Oh. Now what this does, it gets rid of that line, and now it's just returned as false, and it's absolute. You've got to return a true later on. Okay, so now we've made it so it knows it's going to be a command, okay? So now we need to set the command up. So now we're going to do if cmd dot get name dot equals. Now you see here, as I'm explaining, I've been given a chance of putting these different types of stuff, because it's trying to guess what is my next word going to be, my next bit of code. And what I'm going to use is equals ignore case. So I press enter, and it gives me that. So that was actually my next part of code. And in here, basically this is going to be my command, what I'm going to go type in here. So I'm going to type in hello. But I'm going to do it capital H this time. I'm going to get a capital H for hello. Okay, and now what I want to do is I want to do at sender in stan CEOF player. Okay, so if you can hear like a baby crying in the background because my niece is over. Okay, now let me just quickly import this player command. And basically what this is, it equals in your case, basically I can write this command in my Minecraft in many ways as possible with non-capitals and command tools. It will still work no matter what. And this sender instancOf player means it's just going to be a player typing the command in, and it won't be the console. Now, to make sure it actually recognizes just a player, we need to do this. Player equals, oh, I did take away, equals player, oh, sender. Okay, so close that off. So now it's noticed it's going to be a player. So now what we need to do is need to do player, because we're sending a message, player.send message, message, oh, hello, oh, what's up? Okay, so that is our message. That's what it's going to say. And now we need to quickly return it true. Okay, so that's all done now. So when the player types in hello, from as a player on the game, it will say what's up, and it won't work typing it in the console. Okay, but I want to add more to this. I want to add colors. I want to add it so it says what's up, the player's name, and then have an exclamation mark at the end, but also want it to be red. So to do this, you want to delete that exclamation mark. You want to put that there, because why not? Because it's going to be what's up, the name. So you want to put a space here, because I don't know why, I just thought I'd put a space there. And then we want to add a plus. Now that means you're adding more to this line of code. It's because I put that plus and I can type player, oh, dot get name plus, in quotation marks, exclamation mark. Okay, so now it's going to be what's up, comma, space, my player's name, then an exclamation mark at the end. But what I want to do now to make a chat color, you're going to type at the very start, chat color dot red, because I want it to be red, and I also have to add the plus. Don't forget the plus, even when you're adding colors. And now I need to import it from there, and now that works all fine. So now my plugin is actually finished. There's nothing to do now that is different, and it's all working absolutely good. Okay, so now what I want to do is that I want to make the plugin.yml file. And that is a file that I have not implemented yet. But basically, you want to right click that, you want to go new, and you want to go file. And you want to name this file plugin.yml. Okay, and you want to click finish. Now what it's going to open this dialog box here. Now in here you're going to type in everything. So what you want to do, this is like the config. So basically what you want to do, you want to type in name and the name of your first plugin. So my name of my plugin is first plugin. Now you do main, so where the main file is. So it's me.beastly badger dot first plugin. Oh. Now, the reason I've put me.beastly because that's actually the main file, and then you have to have the plugin thing on the side because it knows where it's running all from. Okay, so that first, but make sure I've got that correct. FIRS, PLUGIN, and that's great. Now what we want to do, you want to move on to version. So we're going to VERSION, and the version of this is going to be 1.0. Now I'm going to commands, so go COMMANDS, commands, and I'm going to click tab, and I go, the command that I'm using is actually called hello. If I typed hello in here, it's capital H though, so go hello, that is the name of our command, as it is displayed in there, hello is the command, and now I want to go to description. So this description is what it is, so I've made sure I spell that right. DESCRIPTION. Yeah, that's all right. Now, this is basically what it does. So, we'll give the player a greeting. Oh. We'll give the player a greeting. Yeah, I think I spelled that right. Yep. And now we need to add a usage. So USAGE, and the usage for this command is a slash, and then the command. So slash command. And voila, that's all done. This is all done now. So you can save that where it is. So you can click right, you could click file and then save by press Control S. So now it's all saved. I need to just quickly refresh it all. Press F5, press F5. Now you're going to right click that and you're going to go export. Now you're going to choose Java file. So this will be like this. You want to open that. You want to Java file. I have this open if you want. And I want to name my thingy my first plugin. So basically I don't want to name it that. I want to name it first plugin. Okay, so that's named after that. And I'm going to click finish. And yep, it's all saved. And voila, it's all working so far. So now make sure I've got no errors, no errors. Okay, so now I can minimize that. I can open up my server. And drag my first plugin over here. Open up a plugin file. Drop it in there. Hopefully it will give me an error, but if it hasn't, that means I've done it all right. But if it does give me an error, then I know how to fix it, because I feel like I've done something wrong, and I have done something wrong because I have actually been given errors. As you can see, there's loads of errors, and I'm actually glad that came up, because from this error you can actually tell what's wrong. So for example, it's telling me that the plugin from file cannot be main class because I've done that wrong then. So now we're going to go back and we are going to fix it. So I'm going to stop the server. Okay, so we know what we kind of know what the problem is. So we're going to go back here. So we're back on it. We need to discover what the problem is. So we're going to open up this again because this is where it all goes wrong. So the name of it, first plugin, F-I-R-S-T P-L-U-G-I-N. That's alright, and that's alright. Beastly Badger, B-E-A-S-T-L-Y-B-A-D-G-E-R-R. Actually, to be honest, I have no clue what the problem is. I don't know what the problem is. That's where I've gone wrong. I put Beastly Badger. See, that's where I've gone wrong. My spelling mistake has actually put me down. So I put B-E... without the S. There's no S there, so it's Beastly Badger. Okay, so I'm going to save that again because that's gone wrong. But if you do have a problem like that and you want to fix it, I might as well tell you now, you can actually fix it up here. So up here, put B-E-A-S, but it's going to give you an error. But then what it says, move my first plugin to me, .that gap. But I'm not going to do it because I don't actually want to change it. So I'm going to undo that. Okay, so it's Beastly Badger, and now what I should do, if I saved it, file, save, yep, it's all saved. It's now Beastly Badger, and close that. I'm going to quickly just press F5 in here, F5 and F5, and now get export it the second time around. Now, you always get problems like this, and it's always nice to fix them if you don't know what it was from the start. So now that's all saved. We'll go to my plugins, going to delete this plugin, and we're going to move this one back over. So this is the plugin I've just saved. Now I'm going to start my server, and hopefully there won't be no errors unless I've done something wrong again and I don't know how to fix it, and then there will be loads of errors. And as you see, there is no errors. It said first plugin, establishing first plugin 1v1, first plugin is now working. That's exactly what I did. So let's quickly load Minecraft up and let's quickly see what is going on. Okay, so I'm now loading Minecraft up. It's going to go in full screen, so I don't know what's going to go on here. I'm just going to let it load. Okay, play. I'm just letting it load quickly. And it's going to go full screen, and then to minimize it. Okay, here it is. Here's my Minecraft. And again, my player, I'm going to log into my local host server, and that's this one. Okay, so I'm in my server. No errors. Okay, so I'll type slash plugins. There you go, first plugin. It's all listed up on it already. Now I'm going to slash hello. There you go, what's up, Beastly Badger? Beefy Badger, sorry, and with the exclamation mark. And there you go, it's all working. Like I said, you could type as many ways as you want. So I'm capital H E-L-O-L. There you go, type it that way. Oh, I spelled that wrong, that's why. L-O, there you go, hello. There you go, still does it right. And that's my very first plugin. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Sorry if I've been really quiet, tiny bit. It's just, I don't know why I go quiet, because I sit back a bit and then I move further and further away. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've tried to explain as much as possible as I can. And I'm going to have to see you guys in the next one. But also, don't forget, comment in the description your channel name and a reason why you should be in my shout out tomorrow. So it's going to be shout out Mondays every week of the Monday, and each lucky person is going to be in a shout out. So don't forget to comment, and also you've got to like the video and subscribe to me. And all the description will be in the bottom anyway. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll guys see you in the next video. Bye.